Exmoor ponies living wild on the moors are branded so they can be identified from a distance. But many welfare groups say it's painful and unacceptable and should be stopped.
We'd like to see a complete reform of the current multiple hot branding system for Exmoor ponies. Currently they are branded with up to 7 digits, and that involves going into the pony 3 times with 3 sets of red hot irons onto their flesh, 2 brands on the scapular area and 1 or 2 brands on the rump. The brands are held, the hot irons are held on the pony for up to 4 seconds. The first time you go in, it's unpleasant. The second time you go in, the pony knows what's coming and it's abuse. But the third time you go in, it's torture.
Some farmers say they would prefer not to brand if they had an alternative for visual identification. Branding is already banned in Scotland, Northern Ireland, Sweden, Denmark and Holland, and soon it looks like it will also be banned in Germany. Vet Miriam Geraghty from Cornwall wrote a research paper as part of the Scottish consultation.
Well, there's been some interesting research produced recently by the Graf Lendorf Institute of Equine Science in Germany. It's discovered that each brand put onto a pony or horse causes a skin lesion which lasts up to 7 days, which is the same as a 3rd-degree human burn. This is obviously, without doubt, very painful.
Currently, there are no viable alternatives to identifying wild ponies on the moor. One option is microchipping, but farmers say they can't get close enough to read the microchip. Then there are neck collars, but these can come off. And there's paint marking, but that can wear off after several months.
Well, we've searched and researched and asked people, and we cannot find a more heavily branded animal on the planet than the Exmoor pony foal.
Dawn thinks that domestic ponies that never run wild on the moors shouldn't be branded at all. Currently, it's optional. And it's the star that's the Exmoor symbol. The Exmoor Pony Society declined to be interviewed, but in a statement they said they've recommended the star should now be dropped as the 2 remaining brands are sufficient to identify the pony. And they're considering the introduction of a new system that would identify the pony in a single brand. Janine Jansen, BBC Spotlight, Exmoor.